Why Delta youth had the courage to eliminate soldiers. The 2023 presidential candidate of the African Democratic Congress, ADC Dumebi Ķ1ŁŁ, has blamed the government for the confidence some youth in Delta they had to attack and eliminate some soldiers in their community. According to Ķ1ŁŁ, the failure of the government to deal with previous attacks on security operatives and the government's inability to implement laws against violence emboldened the people to eliminate the military officers without fear of punishment. He, however, urged the government to ensure the current crop of offenders do not go unpunished. Nigerian News reports that Ķ1ŁŁ stated this in an interview with Arise Television on Monday after some youth eliminated some military men who were on their way to carry out a peace mission between Okwama and Okoloba communities. The attack led to the death of the commanding officer, 2 majors, 1 captain, amongst others. Commenting on the incident, Ķ1ŁŁ said the government has failed in allowing people like this to continue to metamorphose in society. We see what is happening in Haiti, where gang lords are now taking over the country. And that is how we'll watch gang lords continue to emerge in Nigeria. Take over the space and work with politicians to rig elections, and then now are so powerful as to eliminate Nigerian soldiers and decapitate their bodies. This is totally unacceptable. I believe that everything should be done to bring these people to justice. Ķ1Ł argued that the kidnappings and the eliminations in the Okwama community had become repeated occurrences and the state governments have failed to take decisive action against it. He said that beyond the elimination, what we now see is a recurring decimal in the atrocities going on in Delta States and parts of Bayelsa, where a particular individual is known to be eliminating soldiers. This has gone on for years. The state governments have failed successfully in dealing with this issue because there is always a political undertone to this. Currently, we are talking about 2 communities, 1 Ijaw, 1 Urhobo. In times past, you will always have people from different communities who have people in various arms of government, and because of that, they protect and kit and kin. And when these people are eliminated, nothing is done, so people become emboldened. There are several reports, several commissions of inquiry over the last couple of decades over this same issue, and as long as they are not implemented, as long as people believe it's okay to eliminate, to maim people, and nothing happens to them, they'll continue doing this. 3 months after this, all has quietened down, and then we'll move on. The community that has been decimated, they are paying their price, suffering in silence. The families of soldiers who have died, they are suffering in silence, and we continue till this happens again. On how to solve the insecurity problem and attack on the military, Ķ1Ł said, President must rise up to the occasion and make it known that such attacks will be met with stiff punishment for the perpetrators. We must ensure that we have a government that says Nigeria is not a place where human lives are taken and no price is paid. The CEC, Commander-in-Chief of this country, must be the one that says, anytime you touch my military, I will avenge, I will go after you. But not only my military. Anytime any Nigerian life is lost, I will ensure that the price is paid. I will go to the very end to ensure that the price is paid. Well, now the year waiting they go on. Sure, now the year waiting they go on. My own BC, I not just believe say person if you come outside just come do anything when like come go back. I don't believe her. The 2 sister states in the South have to be monitored stringently by the FG. I am saying this with the fact that 2 states have been putting miscreants, thugs and criminals who are one way or the other hijacked the whole country by controlling the oil produced in the country. I'm talking about the person of Dokubo and Tompolo. They started as mere thugs, but now their trainees and followers have got to the extent of eliminating soldiers as well. Government should find permanent solution. This man has said it too. Crimes are perpetrated when nothing is done to handle such a risky criminal offense. Why? they have people in authorities who will bill them anytime they commit heinous crime that require capital punishment, because the group involved no mercy or person that will push their case will be rendered helpless and hopeless, will withdraw pursuing the case. Then the criminal would grow wing to continue in what they know how to do and do it well. Criminal. The senseless courage and overconfidence of an evil man will cut his life short. In fact, I don't call this evil, bloodthirsty animals, as courageous men. I view them as men lacking in wisdom and discernment. They eventually will be caught and be made to face the full wrath of the law. It is unfortunate. The truth is gradually coming out to the fore as Ķ1Ł declared that the kidnappings and killings in ŁŁ community had become repeated reoccurrences. So this was not the first time they eliminated innocent government officials at ŁŁ community. No. My brother, if you don't know what to say, keep listening. Okay. In my own opinion, I'm thinking that evildoers may be thinking that the government is not protecting the people's interests. So why should army be protecting the government? The gang lord is all states. The gang lord is in all the states in Nigeria. The politicians are to blame. Our leaders from 1966 to date are blind, deaf, and without focus. They forgot the role of the Red Bourbons in Japan, the end of the land barons in England, the Vietnam War, during which women who were grounded farmers was going to their farm. They was going to their farms with guns, and above all, US, who got independence with a gun. The government should, without sentiment, void of nepotism and ethnicism, handle issues in any part of the country so as to foster unity and among the citizens. Otherwise, we may take up one whole day. The government is also making youth not to fear the military, because the government is negotiating with bandits and kidnappers. After kidnapping people, their soldier birthright. Youth have no fear again. Israel come down to start Jews Igbo had to free the government Biafra nation from Islamic Nigeria terrorist government. Israel, our Jews brother, we need urgent help in Igbo Biafra news nation to stop the mass killing of the Igbo Biafra Jewish people. Israel will need your help to fight Nigeria Islamic terrorist government to free the Biafra Jews nation from Nigeria. Israel, our Jews brother, we need your help to free the Rabbi Jews leader Nnamdi Kanu from Nigeria DSS prison. Free the Jewish people. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.